So it would, I predict the final would be Moria against Bonnie. There's a fist bump, and Moria is going first. He rested down, but he has nothing to play. 60 to 40 for Bonnie. Okay. So 69% of you guys believes Nami is going to take the win. We have nothing to play for Nami, and Gecko is already on 3 down, using lead ability to cheat out Perona, trashing the top 2. Very unfortunate top 2 trash. Wim is thinking about taking or countering out. Could use lead ability to go up to 7 and get rid of a brick. But he's opting to, yes, he used lead ability. I mean, I don't think you need Gum Gum Red Rock for the matchup with Moria, because Moria has no big characters. All of them are forecasts. So you are fine. Oh no, sorry, my bad. He needed to trash 1 card out of Perona, and then he countered out with 2k. So yeah, you're right, Aladdin. My bad. Totally missed Perona ability. There is a 7k swing, which went through. Lead ability allows him to draw a card if one of the players takes 1 card out of life. And there is Namiko to put Perona back to hand, which is not very... Is it a good decision? I think he hasn't something better to play. That's why he chose to play No Chico. But putting a 2k back to hand feels very weird. We will see another lead ability. No, he's just going straight 6, so that means he's going to play Kuzan for 4. This was bad, yeah. Announcing, oh, there is Kuzan. Draws on play, and then we just pass. Yes, you could use, oh, this is a good play. Oh, that hurts. So, well played. I don't know how many. Okay, no, it's again. I don't know how many cards he had in hand, but he took 1 life. He draws twice. Means 5. 7, 9. Should be 9. Now back to 5 with no board. That sucks. And he lost his Perona. Perona is now not in hand anymore, and even not in trash. So, that's a little bit tough for the Gecko player, but I mean, the board from Nami is not that strong, and he only has 3 cards in hand, so nothing is over yet. There are still some plays to do until we can predict who is going to get the first game. We see a 6k swing with lead ability to trash Absalom and hopefully find Perona, which is not going to be chosen since he's only on 3 hand. So the only legit option would be Hogback or Absalom. And I would say go for Hogback to get Perona back to hand. Playing Perona doesn't make any sense, right? Oh, the only thing is if you don't want to use the unplay, but then you can also choose Hogback or Absalom. So, Tim, what is your play? Yeah, let's take Hogback. I would also take Hogback. Play Hogback, put Tempest Kick and Kuzan, I would say. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's say Kuzan. Oh, it's not opting to use the Hogback ability. Fine. So just a 6k swing and cheating out Hogback. Then we have that's the active main Perona, right? Which allows you to push one character with 1k. Has a nice artwork. And back to Nami. We see an easy 5k swing into lead. How many downs left? 3, 6, 7 down. So he's on 8 down turn. Gecko is going to take. Nami ability triggers, which allows him to draw. So you guys believe into Nami, 64% of you guys says Nami is going to take this game over. We had a 6k swing, which is countered out with Victoria Sindri, and then with the remaining 6 down, we are going to play Jozu. And that's quite nice because you're now able to take one of your cards back to hand and push one of the opponent's cards back to his hand. So well played from Nami. And now we see the 9 down turn from Gecko. Trash doesn't look very nice, but the only card you would love to remove is Jozu. But does he has the right pieces? I don't saw a Hina, right? There's Tempest Kick, which allows him to draw one. And since he don't have, how many cards does he have in trash? 5, 6, 7, 7. So definitely not enough to use Tempest Kick. Tempest Kick's second ability. It is hello Jay. This is OP13 and this is OP12.5, sorry, PRB2, because since OP13 is released this weekend, it's not legit for this tournament. So the next tournament would be OP13, but this is still OP12. You're welcome. We are going to see a 7k swing with lead ability, resting 2 downs, trashing Perona, trashing the top 2 deck cards, which are twice. The bad thing is, since he took Hogback, he's not able to recycle Gecko, which is very unfortunate. But he had another. He hasn't one. He has one Hogback in hand, so he could play Hogback to bounce one of the Geckos back to hand. And I think we will see this play, because then you are good to go for the next turn. But first of all, Wim needs to counter out still, right? Or did he already counter? I think Wim is still thinking about taking or not. There is the... could be a trigger Red Rock. No. And now I would play Hogback to bounce one of the Geckos back to hand, right? I think that's the only play you should do right now. He can take with Rebecca, right? He could also take with Rebecca. You are totally right, Aladdin. But does he have Rebecca in hand? Wait, huh? Why didn't he put the events to the bottom of the deck? Huh. Okay. If Rebecca grabs Cisco Goku, yes, for sure. Anything. Yeah. Yeah, Eldin is totally right, and Jay just confirmed it. You can grab with Rebecca Gecko, which would be also a nice play, but depends on would you love to have an attacker for next turn, or would you love to have a blocker for this next turn? And I would say Hogback is the better play because you are able to swing one more time for next turn, and you don't need to protect the other Hogback. I mean, you would love to see Hogback in your trash, so you are able to recycle the Hogback back with Gecko to get another card. So if he's going into Hogback, it's totally fine for you. That's why he's not going to. That's why he didn't choose to play Rebecca. Now, what is Nami going to do? We could see another Kikojo, or what's the name of Nami's sister? I'm not sure. I forgot to put the dons on. Oh wow, we are 180 viewers on the stream. Thanks guys for joining my stream. I really appreciate it. And 295 subscribers, so no Chico. Wow. Very difficult name. We are almost on 300 subscribers. There is the 1K counter with Rebecca, and another 6K swing is coming. Yes, into leader, right? There's a 2K. He's very hard countering. Why should you counter that hard? I mean, go down to 2 life would be fine because the Nami player don't have a big board. He has only pudding, which you can easily remove in your turn, swinging, swinging 1 or 2 times into it. And if you are able to KO whatever Nami is going to play now. Oh, sorry, he has also Jozo. Okay, then it's fine. And there is the lead ability. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, end of turn, recycle 1 card, draw 1, trash 1. You are totally right, Jay. I'm not used to into this Nami matchup. But yeah, you saw the line. There is the 8 cost kit, which was able to remove another life card, and now he's down to 1. 64% of you guys believes Nami is going to take this game over. And oh, did he scoops? Wait, what happened? Did he scoops? Crazy. Okay, it's like being in a mathematics class. You just didn't pay 5 seconds attention and something very crazy happened. Scooped hard. Whoa. I mean, how many minutes were left? They just played 13 minutes. They finished the game after 30 minutes. So you don't need to scoop that hard. You could take your time since there is more than 44 minutes left for the next 2 games. But yeah, Moria saw the line. Would I scoop in this situation? To be honest, no. Why? Because your opponent is very, very nervous like you, right? You're playing top 4. So the winner is going to final. And in this situation, your opponents could make a very big mistake, something like that. So that's why you should just stay cool, play your game, don't get nervous, and Yeah, you don't scoop because you never know. That's what I'm trying to say. You never know. This guy could make a big mistake, didn't see anything. You never know. Just play, and if you lose, it's also fine. Still much time left. Maybe he didn't know how much time is left. That's why he's going like I just scoop. But yeah, in my opinion, it was a mistake. So we see the first hand, and both players are mulligan. They didn't saw the right cards, and I can't believe it, but now he's maybe going to final against Bonnie. Maybe it's, yeah, Alden, you're right. Maybe he has the same train like the GP Luffy before. GP Luffy player before. Uh, yeah, but this guy is totally locked in with Thrillerbug. Unfortunately, oh, I missed something. What happened? So the game was like just 13 minutes, and the Moria player scooped hard. So it was not over, but it doesn't look very nice for him, and he decides to scoop, unfortunately. And we just had the discussion that you never should scoop in a situation like this. So we are preparing for the next round. I think there was already the fist bump and oh, two Hinas. So he starts with a Tempest Kick search for one, and pass back to Nami. Nami could play Kiko, Hiyori. What I think, are you going to play Hiyori on two? Cheat out Kiko? Maybe yes. Yeah. Why not? So definitely put in Kiko on top of life. I mean, I didn't saw his hand, but there's no way he's putting something else than Kiko. And the benefit from Hiroi is you can also draw one card out of the lead ability, so it's totally fine. He's just going 5 without ability. Ah, okay, he's going for Brook. Yeah, but okay. And he countered out? What? Okay. So maybe no Kikunojo in life? Or is he just trying to stay as long as possible on 4 life? We will see a 2 7k swing, and maybe the Nami's sister is going to be played for the other remaining 2 dons, which would be okayish play, I would say, because Brook loses the Moria player loses the advantage of Brook. Okay, I see. Thanks for your comment, Jay. Then it's totally fine. I mean, you can also take the next swing next turn, then you are already on 3 with Kiko, so sure, why not? There is Nami's sister to bounce back Brook, which were definitely the right play. And back to Moria with 5 down. Are we going to see Absalom? Oh my god. Not the best hand, I will assume. There is no Absalom, there is no Perona, there's could play Kuzan. I'm not sure if that is Kuzan, but he goes again 5 without lead ability, which feels so bad. There is the lead ability counter. Lead is now on 7k. Not really important, but to counter out with counterless cards is very, very strong. 3 dons rested for Brook to do like nothing. And 2 dons for a small blocker. I would assume, yeah, there is a small blocker, and that's the pass. So not the best line for Gecko. Definitely a very, very bad start for Gecko. He was not able to use lead ability once. He don't have the pieces, the thriller block pieces, either in hand or in trash. Nami managed to do his Nami stuff, manipulating his life. Going now for 5 into life. Could be a Jozu coming. He's on 6 down, right? Yeah. Could be a Jozu play to remove Brook again, or to bounce Brook back to his hand. Since he didn't put any down under Nami, but he's opting to play the sister, no, Zeus. Taking bottom life, since he manipulated the top life, KO Brook. Nami ability triggers, and for 4 Dawn, are you going to play what? Oh, okay. That's, I mean, Marco is very strong in every blue deck, right? Why should you not play Nami, Marco in a blue deck? At least 2 of, I mean, he's a blocker and he allows you to draw 2 cards. So if your opponent has lethal, you can just block, and then you get 2 new cards, which is like giant, but in character form, and you are not losing any card or any dons. So guys, make sure to get your marker copies since they are dropping a little bit, because this card is going to be a staple in many, many blue decks. We see Hina play 3 dons rested to reduce Marco down to 0. Now you can just play Brook to KO Marco. Whoa, Judge is acting too fast, which allows him to draw 2 cards. That's so crazy. And we see a little swing without ability, right? Yeah, because we have only 7 dons available and 6 dons are already used for the 2 characters which are just played. And there is a draw. Oh, okay, yeah, he manipulated, yeah, sure, but he put red rock on top. Okay. Managed to bottom deck Brook, which is okay. I mean, he has another Brook in trash. Oh wow, we are now 210 viewers. Hello guys, welcome to my stream. I feel Echo is bricking, no scenery so far. Yeah. I mean, one thing is he also didn't use the lead ability once. So every time when you use lead ability, you trashes 2 more cards out of deck, and you see his trash has like only 3 cards. So yeah, not very good for Gecko, and Nami managed to get 1 more life out of Kuma. Also, Kuma guys, make sure to get your Kuma playset since Kuma is dropping, because yellow is going to be crazy in OP14. And there is the pass. If you want to know why I'm saying yellow is going to be crazy in OP14, just check my latest videos where I explain and talk about OP14 leaks. But now we are on which Dawn turn 9? Yes, must be 9. Dawn turn for Moria. He has Hogback. Now the first time. No lead ability again. Back to back. No lead ability is crazy. And I mean, the Nami player is using like every turn his lead ability. And since he can use one of the abilities in his turn and the other one on the opponent's turn, he gets so much value out of these lead abilities, going up to 7, which is so off to swing with the small characters. Going for Hina, which reduces him to 4 since he is on 8. Playing Shigan. Now we see the first time trashing something out of the deck. And unfortunately, no Thulabog pieces. Passing back to Nami, which is now on 10. So we could see 8 cost kit. We could see 8 cost kit. We could see Jozu. We could see. I think Jozu is a little bit difficult because the only thing you want to bounce is the small blocker, and this is just gone. So there's nothing to bounce anymore. I mean, Hina is not going to be bounced. Okay, 8 cost kit, which trashes the top life, and end of turn if your opponent has 2 or less life, right? Yes, you can draw a card and then trash 1 card. But first of all, drawing 1 card out of Nami ability, then end of turn drawing 1 card out of kit ability, and you need now to trash 1 card. I would trash the 2k. Probably yes. Okay. So what's the answer from our Gecko player? Hopefully not scooping, because then it's over. So we need to check his trash. I think we didn't saw Absalom at all, right? There's no Absalom in the trash. Did he manage to draw Absalom? He didn't draw Absalom. Oh my god. I mean that's the key card to remove your opponent's characters. So when your opponent is trashing 2Ks, you know things are rough. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, I totally agree. So he feels so comfortable that he says, you know what? I will just trash 2K. I don't care, you can do whatever you want. I'm prepared for every situation. And look at the body language from Wim. He's like acting Superman. His body language is saying, hey, bro, I don't care whatever you are going to do. I have the answer for everything. Look at this movement. Whoa. It's like, I will. No, okay. He's acting very, 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 very comfortable. Confident, very confident. So enough trash talk. I just missed what did the team do? Did he wing 6 without lead ability? Seems like yes. Okay, now I see he played Gecko to get Perona back, and that's the active main Perona, which allows one of your Thulabug characters to be pushed. Anyway, our Nami destroying the linked AA decks. That's totally true. I mean, he destroyed already the $3,000 GP Luffy player. And now there is the at least $1,000 gecko player. No, I maybe less. 1,000 is a little bit much because he has only one gold on. There is Kuzan, which allows him to draw, and then we just see a pass. So, Nami backed on Tendon, 3 life. The only good character is Kit, but we could see maybe another Kit played if he managed to find. Is this OP12? Potato Mesher? Yes, that's OP12, that's right. Wait, the Perona can give 2k to anything? No, I think only Thriller Bark. Only Thriller Bark other than Perona, so you cannot push the other Perona with Perona. And to be a little bit more detailed measure, it's OP 12.5 with PRB2, the last tournament. And we see he played in Kuma to heal up to 4 again, and then end of turn. No, he draws one out of Nami. Yeah, he draws one out of Nami. Playing Nokicho to bounce Kuzan, and then end of turn using. Bah, that's so unfortunate. I would say Tim Heinz is cooked because he managed to remove Kuzan, he managed to take 1 life, he managed to heal 1 life, he managed to draw, and he managed to cycle a dead card, which is Marco with Kit. And this guy knows I'm going to play the final, and you know what? I agree with you. He's going to play the final against, I would predict, Bonnie. Tim sees the line, there is no way. Bolt is too crazy for life. "27 minutes left. Plenty of time also for a third game. The only thing you could do is to remove something and try to play any blocker. That's the only thing I can see how he's able to survive. So he's reducing Kit down to 4, then playing 1 ledge soldier to reduce Kit down to 1, right? Because he's -3. And now I don't know if he managed to find the Absalom, but hoping for Absalom. Oh, okay, there is Absalom. Then playing out Absalom to KO Kit. Sorry. And now he's still fucked, right? Because Kuma is a 7k. Nami can attack. And he has how many cards in hand? 2. Then he's fucked. Does he have a small blocker? I mean, he even can swing just with. Depends on how Wim is going to counter out. I would say leadability, yes. There is Jozo, up to 2. Okay. Then, wait, was he's using prone ability to push. Oh my god, you are right. He can. Jay, you're right. He can. You may place 2 through the trash bottom, taking up to one of your character with. Oh my god, he can push everything. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Perona allows you to push any character. Wow, that's strong. Okay. So yeah, there is the first swing, lead ability. There is the next one. And that's it. We will see. She can, huh? Yeah, she can. We will see Nami again. Probably Kit or